Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Road to Independence in Empire Total War. Let's get cracking with this episode. We've got a bit of building to do, a bit of empire management, and then we're going to take Albany, New York. I think what I'd kind of like to do is send... Well, I'd like to send a detachment to take out this lion infantry, however... I don't have a good detachment to send. Ideally, I'd send cavalry because they can just outmaneuver them and flank them and smack them around. But yeah, no such resources exist in George Washington's army. He did get mentioned in dispatches, so it's +1 morale, which is quite good, and that will help us. So let's get going. We're going to upgrade ports and farms. Farms are good because that increases our population. We have a fishing fleet up here. This iron mine is nearly done. It's 875 to region wealth, so that's really good. I'm going to deconstruct this school here. I want to change that into something else. I don't know what yet. But for the moment, I want it to be, yeah, something else. What are we going to do? So we've got some cavalry, militia. I'd love to send my horse out and just kick these guys once and for all. However, our horse is just too beat up right now. So we're going to recruit another militia infantry here, and that will help us a little bit. Then we're going to recruit some Minutemen here. All right, let's demand their surrender. No, okay. I think we can just auto-resolve this. They're well and truly outnumbered. 900 attackers, 87 defenders, and there's not a single man remaining. So we got New York, the region that is. That's fine. We're not going to be able to bugger. What's this guy? No. Right, well, I think what we can do now is... Jeez. This is quite large and well established city right now. Like, look what it's got. It's got barracks, governor's residence, conservatorium. And it's got an admiralty, an ordnance factory, and improved settlement fortifications. So this is quite the prize, I would say. No, it's only got, well, it's going to have a lot of armed citizenry, like some mobs and stuff defending it, but that's relatively lightly defended right now. The issue I've got is I don't want to expand too fast. That's a trading port, that's good. Because I know that we have to keep the land that we take. This has got 2 in it. So, you know, potentially we need to take Cayuga up here in Iroquois territory. We need to take Fort Nashwauk. We need to take Quebec and Montreal. You know, there's these 4 provinces that we need to take to secure our northern borders. And then I think we look south and start to move down through Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia before looking at Charleston and Savannah. I don't think we have to go as far down as St. Augustine. Where is my objectives? What's the bottom one? Georgia. So Savannah is as far as we need to go down. And yeah. Okay. We have no money at the moment, so we will just chill here for the moment. Some more Minutemen being recruited. Yeah, I think we're happy. We'll see what the British do now in this turn. I dare say, what's this guy going to do? Oh, he's going to sack that port. Okay, that's all right. I'll deal with that eventually. Okay. So we've got construction being completed left, right, and center. Got some recruitment being done as well. Which is nice. Jeez, it's expensive. So I think we move and take out these... what's this? This is a coaching inn. Ah, spawns rakes. Okay. Alright, so we have an option of crafts, workshop, church, schools. Oh, we can get a... Yeah, okay. I think we go smiths, though. We need more gold before we can attempt it. Right, so that's that. We know what we're doing there. We've got now some fixed artillery that is available for recruitment. Cool. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I want to send my agent up here into Fort Nashwak. Because then what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to see what's defending this and eventually move against it with this army here. So we've got 3 regiments of Minutemen. We'll move them up into this. I'll take the 4 regiments of 5 regiments. We'll see if we can take out this army here. We should be able to. Should be relatively easy. 160 men killed. Nice. Completely obliterated.
Ready and awaiting orders. Men, forward. Forward. March.
Alright, so that's that dealt with. Now we need to deal with this. So we'll send George and a detachment of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Should be more than enough to murder him. We should win that as well. We gained an ancillary, a military surveyor, 5% movement range. Nice. So Georgie boy now has this guy. Alright, Georgie boy, get back in that, that town of yours, and please. Okay, whatever. We'll end the turn there. This army here in the north is going to just keep wreaking havoc, I think, with our economy. You know, sacking the mines and the ports and just a general pain in the ass. So we will, we'll have to deal with that. Construction, that's fine. And a trait. John Adams, harsh reputation. Okay. This is a minister. We have, yeah, Samuel Adams, Thomas Jefferson, John Hancock, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and James Madison. It was John Adams, wasn't it? Harsh. Yeah, okay. Cool. An enlightened despot. Oh boy, that sounds like fun. I don't really like furs because they're not really worth that much. We get the tenanted farms on the way. Now we had the, yeah, we'll take the craft workshops. State house or a governor's encampment. The difference is that you can recruit more military things in the military side. This army, what's it got? I need to... I kind of want another general here. Reckons I can't recruit one, but I can. Tobin Davis, uncle to his men, morale, soldier from birth, and raised in the woods. Sweet, he is actually really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this army, and we're going to go and murder some kids. So this should be a straightforward battle. Yeah. He's a confident general now, and he is also mentioned in the dispatches. So Tobin Davis, all of a sudden, is quite the general. So Rangers.
Yes, sir.
I think the priority is to take out this army.
Sir. Your orders?
Auto-resolve this one. We have 0 remaining in the enemy.
March.
Ha. Cool. Now this army here, it's only going to cost us 36 gold, and next turn we'll actually send them to move on Fort Nashwick. Now, here I want to recruit more militia, I think. Do I want a state house? I don't know. I kind of want to push the economy along. Opera house, fortifications. Let's get the state house here in Boston. And we'll leave the rest for later.
Make ready.
Oops.
March.
Go.
How can I?
So, just get him to infiltrate. We just want to know what's there. I think that'll do us for this turn. I wonder what this guy's going to do. What we'll do is we will recruit some more Minutemen, I think. What's the difference between these two? The melee attack is stronger. Morale is stronger. Yeah, okay. So these are just a better version. Cool. So we'll recruit one there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how things are going. Let's end the turn. Jeez, Great Britain have quite the navy. But I really don't think that we can defeat them. Workers on strike in Maine, that's fine. And we recruited some people. Let's have a look at the research. Right now we've just gone through the two animal ones. This just increases the wealth generated by farms. So it makes sense to grab it quite early, I think. Those plantations don't really make sense for us. Social contract? Maybe. Enables a college. It's tempting. Approved grenades, canister shot. I want to... Yeah, let's go with empiricism right now. So I want to improve... Okay, there's just 2 random armies in the middle of my territory. No worries, guys. No worries. I just don't even know. We'll deal with them in a moment, but... Hello? Like, what are you guys doing? You understand that you're about to die. You're about to get murdered. We got a fishing fleet there. What is this? We could do State House, but I want to save that money for the moment. And, yeah, we'll take him and attack. So it looks like there is 3 regiments there.
Siege them.
Okay. Well, that's an auto-resolve, and we lost 31 men taking the province. What did you gain? This has... Oh. He got, He... Damn. He routed in the face of the enemy, apparently. Silver mines. So this is quite quite valuable. To have that, repair that, and the army can be strengthened. I think what we'll do is we want to keep rolling as much as we can, though. So we'll recruit some militia here. We'll recruit some line infantry here. And this army here can go and deal with these buggers. It's just 2 random regiments in the middle of our territory. Like, hello? You're in the wrong neighborhood, boy.
Victory is ours.
Okay, cool. Superior General. Good grasp of grand strategy and tactics. Of more than one who can be improved. Maybe lost through repeated defeats. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Not Georgie boy. Georgie boy won't lose any battles on us. He's too good. Now, unfortunately, right now our trade income is 0, and that's because all of our ports are blockaded. However, I'm not too worried about that because our income from on the land is fine. You know, we're going to get another 1,000 from Fort Nashwauk here in the north. And, yeah. We can build tenanters farms there and a fishing fleet up here. This is great. Absolutely great. And once we resupply the army, we can send them out to take out Quebec and Montreal. Now, the idea will be that they'll meet up with reinforcements from both Boston and Albany. And they'll take these 2 and then potentially take Cayuga as well. Once we've taken these 3, we'll be able to start focusing on heading south. Where's diplomatic relations? Here we go. The Iroquois. They're allied with Cherokee and Great Britain. Can we get a trade agreement, though? Single payment. Yeah, okay. We'll take it. It's worth that. Because what's going to happen is... You see, it's a route. And that means that we can get some money from it. Cool. It's got 8 turns. 3 turns for empiricism. Cool. Alright. I think that's everything. We're out of cash. Let's end the turn there and keep moving forward. Okay, there's an undeveloped port. Thank you. I knew that. Ancillary for Benjamin Franklin. He got a mistress. Okay, congratulations. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Do we want a mistress? Anyway, so this is being upgraded. These guys are looking to raid this, so we're not going to let that happen. At least not if we can avoid it. I kind of want to build a state house there. And I will. Iron workshops. Enables research of stuff. Cool. Alright, so we have this army here. So they should be able to deal with these guys. Now, what did we have here? We had militia. Now the only issue is this town going to revolt? It is. Shit.
More orders?
Alright.
My eyes are yours.
We'll send Mr. Richard Steele in to infiltrate Quebec for us. That should be okay. Maine should be okay. Alright. So it looks like we're kind of struggling to resupply the army right now.
March! Forward!
Alright, that's better. Alright, so they are being replenished, but it's just taking a very long time. I think that's probably all we need to do this turn. Smashing through it right now. Unfortunately, there's yeah, quite a few of their ships. Brigs, sloops, and a third rate. Surprise, motherfucker! I bet he wasn't expecting that.
Virtue
Oh dear.
conquered.
Deary me. How bad would you feel? Mentioned in the dispatches. Cool. So that's Mr. Tobin Davis. He's +1 morale. Oh, cool. So now he's at +2 morale, and yeah, +2 command as well. That's quite nice.
How can I help? Watching and listening.
So definitely taking these two out is a wise idea, because you can see they're just sending people in, and it's just annoying. Major fishery. So it adds to population growth, actually. Yeah, so potential to increase our population, which could be a really, really good thing. I want to build a state house here first, though. I think that's priority. 1250 to region wealth, that's so good. We need to build some farms there, though. We are building a fishery up here. Fishing fleet, rather. Right, well, I think it's time to begin moving Tobin Davis down south. Ready to move him across and take Quebec. Kind of holding off building a lot of this stuff because it's not really needed right now. And I could do with a lot of other things built first. Let's go station George over here.
Sir.
Alright, so we'll take the furs now because this is kind of the end of the turn. And I want to use up what money I do have. Let's go. And for once, this nation has... What? Why? Why, Spain? What is wrong with you? Alright. They're retards. Our trade is completely over land right now. So we're getting 578 from sending them over to the Iroquois, which are here. Oh, we've got iron mines here. How about that? Alright, George, my boy. Go and take out this army if you would. Should be an easy win.
Undaunted. Undefeated. Immediately.
And this entire army can move towards Quebec.
Spying.
So they've got 2 demi-cannons, some line infantry. They've really not got much here
Sir.
that can prevent me from taking that. Georgie boy can stay there for the moment. We'll construct a state house there and a college here because that's going to speed up our research. Speaking of research, let's have a look, see what we could do. What would this clearances? Oh, okay, so that's the next level of farming. What would this give us? This will give us 10% research rate. Be kind of good. What else is there? It's canister shot. Let's go canister shot, because that'll give us better cannons. And I think that's a good intermediate move right now. So these cannot be upgraded for the moment, but these fishing ports can be. Alright, we need to recruit some more militia up here because they're rioting. Still 2 turns until the state house is done. Oh bugger. That would be very helpful if I had that state house done. Alright, so we've got the 2 armies. Get another 1 regiment of line infantry. And we'll recruit, we'll replenish what we can. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop this episode here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. There's been a lot of strategy and empire management today. And tomorrow we'll come back and we'll attempt to take Quebec and Montreal before heading south, taking Cayuga, Philadelphia, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh shit! Okay. Next turn, Spain is going to land with a very large army, and we're going to have to fight them. That's so shit. Like, why are they wanting to fight me? Ah, boy. Makes me wonder. Can we get a... No. Bugger. Oh well. I'll see you guys later.